Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we will discuss about AWS S3 bucket, and in this video we will see how we can upload, delete, and retrieve the file from the S3 bucket. So let's start the video. So first we will know about what is a S3 bucket. So the S3 bucket is a cloud-based storage services provided by the Amazon Web Services. And S3 bucket is like a big secure folder where you can store and organize any types of file like documents, images, and video, etc. in the cloud. So it's highly scalable and it's easily accessible from anywhere. And S3 bucket are often used for backup data storage or sharing a file over the internet. So now let's start the video. So first we will see how we can upload, delete, and retrieve the file from the S3 bucket. So first we need to create a IAM user and generate access key and secret key for our AWS access. So first we need to go on the AWS, and here we can search IAM user. Okay, then click on the user and click on the create a user. Here we need to give a username. We give a username like test user. Click on this and then click on the next. Then we can attach policy. So here I give admin access for my IAM user and next, and then click on the create user and click on the return user list. Our user are successfully created. Now we need to create a access key. So click on the create access and next, and here we need to give a tag value like test user and create access key. So our access key and secret access key successfully generated. Here I copy my access key and paste in my env, my secret access key, and okay, and I'm using a AWS region. This is my AWS region. And now click on the done. So our access key successfully generated. So now we need to create S3 bucket for uploading and managing my files. So click on the search and search S3 bucket. So here click on create bucket, and here we need to give a bucket name. Like, this is my S3 bucket, and ACLs disabled or enabled depend on you. I need to my S3 bucket public, so I click on the block all public access disable, and then click on the create. Okay, then click on the create bucket. So my S3 bucket are successfully created, and my S3 bucket name is my S3 CRUD. So here I write my bucket name, bucket, so S3 CRUD. So first we need to install some packages for this. So first I need to install a Multer, AWS SDK, and other dependency. I need to install on ECS config also, and then Multer types. Then I install a next config. Then multi-tags. And one more thing, I need to give some permission to my S3 bucket. So yeah, so first we need to give some permission. So I copied this permission and this is my bucket. In the permission, click on the edit. We need to edit bucket policy. Here, give the bucket name, uh, my3. Then click on the save changes. Okay, now we going to an app service and here. So here we initialize the S3 and then import the S3. We need to import config services. Create a constructor. Declare my config service and uh, here we need to configure our S3 credential. So now and now we configure a region. This config service dot get a string and here give my region. Okay. Now we write a function for upload a file on the S3. So file so first we can get the bucket name. So this dot config service dot get string bucket name. Now here we get the timestamp for the bucket name. Here we need to create a payload. So in the payload we pass the bucket name, key. Key means actual the file name where which we store in the bucket. So here we can give a timestamp plus then the body with pass the file buffer and content file dot name. Then we write a try catch condition here, and const data is equal to dot s3 dot upload, and here we pass the payload dot promise and then return data. Okay, so we are going to the app controller, and here we create endpoint post upload a file. Here we need to use the upload file and type given app service dot upload file and okay, config service dependency injection. So now going to app module, and here we can import config module. Okay, okay, now start the server. My server is successfully running. Now I'm going to the postman, and here create endpoint. We are running on 3001 port. in select the form data and write file and selecting the file, an image file. I selected image file, then send. So image file are successfully uploaded on the S3 bucket, and this is the URL with the URL, and my image they are viewed. Okay, so now we need to check in the bus bucket. So I refreshed and here I get the my image file. This is the object URL. Click and then here you can see the my image on the bucket. Okay, now we create a function endpoint for deleting my file, get the file from the S3 bucket. So click on the app service and here we see we create a endpoint from for the list our all the files from the bucket. So list files and const bucket name. So I copied this, paste here, create a payload bucket name and prefix. But I don't need a prefix. Let's const data equal to this dot s3 dot. We are using the AWS function for get the object from the S3 bucket, pass the or payload, and then okay, and then return the data. Now I create the create a payload. So here we can use get method in list files, return our list dot app service dot list of files. Okay, now now we going to the postman. Here we use the get method and click on the same, and here we can see okay, here we can see our S3 object here, but okay. So now here we can see our S3 file, any S3 files in here. Now we need to create a function for get the files by using a file name. So saying get file by name and bucket name equal to this dot config service dot get string AWS bucket name. Here we can create a payload. Here we add a key for search and add the expiry, because here we will get a file URL. So we give the expiry for this URL. So we can give an expiry for 60 seconds. The URL will validate till the 60 seconds. Okay. So now error is dot S3 dot get signed URL promise and get object for then return find the URL. Okay. Then we create a endpoint. So go to on the app controller and here create use a get method key get file, pass the param, so key type is a string, return away this dot f values, provide key as a name. Okay. Now going on a postman, create a new endpoint, then pass the file name. So here is my file name. I copy and paste here. Click on this. So here I can, sorry. So here I get my S3 URL. Now click and permissions issue, I think. Okay, now click on the view file and here we can see our URL and click on the URL. Now here we see our file image file here. Okay, now we create a endpoint or a create API for delete a file from the S3 bucket. So delete file and create a payload, okay, and bucket name, try catch. Dot delete object columns. Now create endpoint. So now go to one postman, copy the endpoint, and here it give the delete method. So in the S3 we have a total of 3 objects. Now I copied this. I want to delete this file. So I copy, and so here you can see my file is successfully deleted. So here you can see my file are deleted. Now I delete both 2 files. So we're going to get the files. So here we have a 2 files on the S3. So I copied this. Now my files are deleted successfully. So here we have only one files on the S3. So today we see how we can upload, delete, and retrieve the files from the S3 bucket. So thanks for watching this video, and